Wow.
I did get a
You got
10.
it. That's a pretty good roll.
Except for
Oh,
that.
was a 7.
No.
Well,
We'll just burn a fate point. Everybody else is doing it.
hey.
He's
I haven't-
deathcore.
I haven't used you.
He'll do anything to kill. He doesn't care about his own
After
survival.
that. 35.
35.
10, 20,
35.
25 plus 10.
Whatever, 35 does.
Sure.
35.
Whatever.
Cool. Yeah, so yeah, you shoot into one of the holes, and the hole blows up like way bigger, put cracks through the highway, and civilians go bouncing and flying, doing Wilhelm screams, and you don't really know what happened below the road.
Yeah.
And the road like collapses underneath a tank as they're trying to repair it, and you see some Kriegsmen like jump out of the tank as the tank rolls over down the hole.
My bad.
Aw, why would they jump out? They can shoot down there. Then.
Yeah.
It went upside down.
Nerds. How did they jump? Oh, I see.
Well, they died. Yeah, they jumped right in the path of it. And just...
Nice.
What a waste.
They're Kriegsmen.
That was one of the mobile tanks too.
Nobody trained.
All right.
I'm sorry.
It was the one with the most experience.
It was the
Yeah.
only person capable
I'm
of
just
saving
gonna
all of
shiz
Anvil.
on
Your
everything
sister
you
was
try
in
to
that
do.
tank.
I hope she was.
Oh,
Your evil twin sister.
Yeah.
Name.
It was actually a fake friend, man.
What's her name?
Abigail, probably.
It's Hecate.
You're.
You're heckin' concerning. All right, so yeah, you guys are evacuating. The dune crawlers have they're wrapping it up in the back. The knights are coming through, and literally just like stomping on whatever, and they're lighting everybody up. And I'll go ahead and we're gonna go narrative on this because you guys have kind of completed your objectives. So as you guys are able to get away from this fight, only 8 tanks out of the 30 total make it out.
Oh, jeez.
A solid survival rate.
And of the 50
For us.
of the 50 dune crawlers, 27 make it out.
Oh, see?
Um,
They're doing great.
And 5 of the dune striders and about 30 Skitari make it out of there. 2,000 civilians have made it out as well and have been passed and cleared
Good on them.
for not being cultists or infected at all.
How many did we start with? Was it
22,000.
honestly
22,000.
though,
That's not terrible.
We lost 20,000.
we
We
lost
lost like
10 out of 11.
89%.
That could be worse.
Yeah. Just make sure that the leftover vehicles are blown up.
Yeah, and so as you guys are going along, so the knights are escorting you as well, and some Mechanicum drones. And as you are making it to the walls of the Ironheim Fortress, it's a lot like the Forge Fields, not really forges though, and you can see on other roads leading into the city, warhounds and warlords are like doing patrols along the walls or going in through great gates that are like 100 feet tall. You see massive idols and tributes to like the Lords of Mars, to the Omnissiah. And as the drones are going, they have kind of megaphones, and there's megaphones on the walls that are welcoming you all to the city and promising jobs in the forges for all those who have survived. It's like terrible, grueling labor.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like that would suck.
Free employment, guys.
Yeah.
Well, we'll pay $10 an hour.
And
which in
then,
this case is $15 an hour.
Yeah,
I
so
have to say, things turned out a lot better than I.
you get oh, come on. You have the Krieg Commissar meets you all, and he's trying to gather as many Kriegsmen as he can at Ironheim, so that they can lead a spearhead. And oh my gosh, where's the medals?
We're getting those.
It's gonna be like
You
this
tried.
participation trophy medal.
It's the
Eat one medal
What's
for
that
each
movie
1,000
called?
civilians that
Oh,
perish.
come on.
Come on,
the
come
Geniality.
on.
Geniality Award. It's the You Tried Award.
I mean, this guy, he did better than a tech priest, like.
We had a 9% survival rate for our civilians, which is probably better than their lives in general. So I think we did good.
And TBH, like, better the civilians be dead than taken by.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
We
so-
cut down on the enemy forces dramatically.
They didn't get to capitalize on our.
And the humans that
Situation.
survived will probably feel even more devout than ever, knowing that the God Emperor spared them.
And now they can be slaves to the robot people.
Yay!
Look,
But not.
they're going to
Door
take
slaves.
fewer rations than they would have if all 22,000 of them had made it.
Yeah,
Do you
they'll,
think they
they'll
could?
eat better than they probably ever have.
That's
Look
not
on
how
the bright
tech
side.
priests
Especially
work.
if there's bodies back there.
I should be reassigned to PR.
You get the ribbon intrinsic. The ribbon intrinsic, and it's intrinsic. So it's gosh dang it, I can't talk. INTRINSIC. It's awarded to a unit as a whole for being the linchpin in a large battle, for having held the line and turned defeat into victory by determination alone. The squad bonus
Definitely.
is +10 to battlefield awareness and battlefield maneuvering tests.
That'll be nice. Give me that worky cat.
Battlefield awareness and what?
Maneuvering.
Maneuvering.
Z is presented with the Winged Skull. The Winged Skull is an ancient commendation awarded to officers who have shown extraordinary inspirational leadership. You have a +10 to all command tests.
Nice. Takes that. I think I already have a
And
decent
that is
command.
it.
Yay.
I think you already have a Winged Skull, don't you?
I have the Crimson Medallion and
Oh, Cast has got a Winged Skull.
yeah.
Yes, this is super dead.
Don't say.
He could come back.
He
Not
comes
as-
back, he's gonna be
Not
worse
as
than
dead as
ever.
Titus.
Titus. Extra super dead. And
So nice. he
Castus
died
is alive
twice.
in the war. Alright, so that's it for the session. Let's go ahead and do these things.
Every time.
At least it wasn't my face.
Never is your face.
Once or twice.
Really?
Come close.
Derek.
Oh, I don't know what everybody's name is.
Daylac.
Z.
Right.
My name is PV240.
Fortuna.
FN.
FN foul.
Didn't make the little thing.
I
Can I see your pencil when you're done with it, Derek?
You
Sure.
can go before me because I'm still thinking about what I want to
Oh.
write.
Yeah.
I wanted to write one for Cody this time because I liked the descriptions this time around in particular. Had very good visuals this time.
Was it alright?
I
Yeah.
especially appreciated like the descriptions of the highway. Like I feel like I had a very clear
And just
view
the
in my mind.
the world.
Yeah, it's interesting because it's something that like, you know, you hear the descriptions, you're like, that's cool. And then like once the scenery starts like becoming relevant in like a battle sense or like what's going on in the story, like you can envision everything happening. So like it has like a delayed effect where you're like here and you're like, cool. And then you're like in the middle of it and like you don't even notice, but you're just like thinking of what it looks like.
Yeah. I would always rather have over description than under description. Personally.
I will consider that.
All right, next session, 4 hours of description. Let's go.
I'll just read to you.
Yeah, I'd be like, this is fun. Like a
This is
audiobook.
Audiobooks are good. All right, let's see.
Did
Who
the
was that?
other sergeants
Yes.
make it out of those tanks?
Let's see. So the commanding officer has 8. We know one of them died.
Hello, little miss.
So it's possible. There's a decent possibility that one of the other 2 sergeants survived.
Did any of the other sergeants survive?
2 other sergeants.
Wow.
Okay, nice. So it was just that one got killed.
The commander?
Well, also the commander
The
died too.
commander, and then the one dude who got
He was like, ah!
eviscerated by
That's right.
nasty robot tech. I'm sorry. Alright, here you go, Derek. Take one down, pass it around.
99 bottles of... What are they drinking this universe?
99 bottles of
Oil?
rock gut.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's honorary.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of words, but they just don't happen.
Cool.
I'm not dead. My pencil was away.
There was also a pencil right here.
No, there wasn't.
Or a pen. Right here. Another pencil.
Mm-mm.
I think Only War is a really good one.
Maybe.
It's really sad that they weren't able to go more into that one. I think Only War has a lot of potential.
One thing I like
I
about
didn't
Only
think that
War
for a long time.
is they balance the squishiness of your character. Like, it's with the ability to create a new one. Like, it's not super difficult, but it's not so undifficult that you're not like you're careful with your choices, you know?
Yeah.
So
So they did a pretty good job.
Well, and I really feel like Dark Heresy, like, this is the longest I've ran level 8 characters. And they're broken, like, they get nasty.
Yeah.
We're very strong.
But then, like, out of nowhere, you'll freaking go down, and it's like,
Wow.
Alright. Fortuna. At risk of his life for taking down the dark enemy. Yeah. Sergeant Z, commanding like a boss. Fortuna for showing the nasty gene stealers what's what with his axe. And Fortuna sacrificed all for the Emperor and minimalized the threat.
Yeah, I just nominated
There's an honorary as well for Z. Not counted in the real vote, but gave good commands for the army to stay strong and organized in chaos.
Yay. It's just like very nice.
Can you hand them all down and we all separate them?
Lisa.
All right, y'all. So that's it for session 56.
56.
56.
That is
56.
That is 56. Cool. Hope you guys had fun, and we will chat at you later.
Bye-bye.